Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to an afternoon stream with me, where I'm not going to be playing any games this afternoon. I am just going to be modding Fallout 4. And the reason for that is, obviously, I have switched to using the Vortex mod manager. I'm giving it a try, basically, and I have previously used, obviously, Nexus Mod Manager in the past, and I've used Mod Organizer, and I quite recently, you know, up until yesterday, used Mod Organizer too. I felt like giving this a go, and obviously I set up a profile for Frost, the Frost Survival mod, which I was streaming last night, and it worked quite well. Definitely, the mods installed quite well. There's a few I hadn't downloaded and installed as I got into the stream that I wished, you know, I really wished I'd got them. Obviously, I've got a default vanilla profile set up here in Nexus Mod, so I can play the game without any mods. Just by clicking enable, it'll remove all the mods, all the links, the hard links, the sim links and stuff that the program generates, so I can play the game without any mods. And I've got my Frost profile, and now I've created a Fallout 4 modded Fallout profile. This is the one I'm going to be installing mods into today and setting up to play, which is basically a generic Fallout 4 game. And, you know, so not the real big overhauls like, say, a Frost, unless, you know, there's any out there that I should consider. I heard about Horizon. I don't really know much about the Horizon mod, so at this stage in time I haven't really been following that, so I don't really know much about it. So I'm going to be, so as I say, this is the profile I'm going to be working on. Now, I did run into an issue yesterday. I probably mentioned it in last night's stream with Vortex not wanting to download mods. When you go onto the Nexus website and you go to a mod page, I want to download that one next because I haven't downloaded this mod. I was using the Pip-Boy Light with Shadows mod last night, and that absolutely tanks the frame rate, and I thought, well, I don't use that mod. I certainly didn't use that mod on console, and the reason why I'm not setting up just a general muckabout profile on my PS4 is because I'm finding Fallout 4 on PS4 is an absolute nightmare. On a standard PS4 console, it is having so many issues, what with the Creation Club, which they automatically download, even though you haven't purchased it. They automatically download it to your console with each update, and it sits there, occupying space. And basically, it's getting to the stage where a standard PS4 console just can't run the game because of the amount of freaking actual physical data that it takes up. The console can't handle it. The console cache can't handle it. It crashes all the time. It corrupts, and you end up having to constantly uninstall Fallout and reinstall it on the PS4. So I thought, for a general muckabout sort of save, what I'm going to do is my phone keeps freezing because I'm trying to use my phone to monitor, obviously, if there's people in the chat. So, I can't see the Twitch viewers yet on my stream deck. But hopefully it'll catch up in a second. But anyway, yes, Vortex. So I was finding Vortex have... what's the ID? Mention what the optional bit is for. Anyway, Yes, when trying to download with Vortex yesterday on my PC, might, you know, might work for other people, but for me, I click Mod Manager Download, and it says it should automatically begin within a few seconds. There it is, and it's downloaded and it's ready to install. That wouldn't happen yesterday. Vortex would constantly say it couldn't connect to the certain servers, the Nexus servers. And basically, the only way to get around it after having a talk with one of the guys at Nexus was I have to run my VPN. Whatever reason, as soon as I switch my VPN on, Vortex works fine, and it will download mods perfectly happily, which is Bizarro Land 101. Anyway, so I'm going to set up my general modding profile. Now, because I've obviously downloaded mods for my Frost install, when I go to my mods tab, a whole load of mods here that currently are disabled, and they've got rules set up, cyclic rules and load order rules where they put in the thing. One of the things I want to check, and it's something I need to test with this, again, because I've made some changes. I've made some changes in some of the what was it? What am I going to say? What's ESPs? Some of the files, I made some changes to some of the records to make them a bit compatible with Frost. And what I don't know, based on how Vortex works, for example, the CWATTYESO mod, I went in with Fallout 4 Edit and I changed that mod so that it basically restores health when you consume a box of CWATTYESO. It restores so many points of health over a period of time. And also, because in Frost you have the whole sanity system, I had it so it restored a little bit of your sanity. Eating a box of CWATTYESO helps keep your character sane. Now, to do that, I had to make Frost, obviously, a master of CWATTYESO to incorporate the element from the sanity system from Frost. So what I want to know is if I activate, say, that mod, yeah, straight away it's going to come up and tell me it's missing Frost. Okay, that's a problem then. Right, I don't know how to work around that. That's a limitation of Vortex, I suppose. But anyway, it may be that I have to download it again. I probably have got a copy of it somewhere, actually, thinking about it. Work folder for mods. It's probably going to be in here somewhere. I downloaded it with vanilla game. A booty. Vanilla game CWATTYESO. Copy that, and we've got to put it into here. Goes into that folder. We will see. Vanilla game CWATTYESO. So if I install that, so yeah, okay. that is a limitation then on the way Vortex works. Then, so if you've edited will emit from your Pip-Boy yet. Alt mesh, alternate mesh. We will offset the first person animate. We'll offset the Pip-Boy light because obviously it's going to be on your arm. And this changes the pattern of the light. Might go for that one because that one looks like a big wide light. With the one I've got, and then so then we got power armor. Good light. Distance. What do we want? I normally have 250%. I'm not sure about adding shadows because of the performance hit. And then we can add and install automatron weapons. Let's have a look. Armor weapon keywords, we need to add that. Need to enable the weapon fix. Backpacks of the Commonwealth. See, these are all mods I downloaded yesterday, which I know I can just go and add. Missing masters. Okay, what's missing a master? Depends on manufacturing extended. Okay, well, we'll get to that in a minute. Or actually, probably ought to do that while it tells me. So, manufacturing extended. Enable that. So we've got clothing. think I'm going to use any of the vowels sorting stuff. Grab storage. I made some changes for Frost in some mods, so I think scrappable bandanas will probably be one of them. Scrap everything. Scrap everything. Update. Scrappable bandanas. Salvable beacons. Perk points per level. Definitely want that. That is a phase mod. That should probably, in all fairness, be installed directly to my Fallout directory. I take generally any phase mods that use phase, so things like the achievements mod, which still enables you to get achievements when you're using the mods, or things like phase. So things like auto switch, which automatically switches between a controller and your keyboard and mouse control without having to unplug one or the other. Better console, auto backup of your executable, because obviously currently in Steam, Fallout 4 wants to do an update because they're adding more Creation Club content. If you do that, phase will break and you won't be able to use any of these mods till phase is updated, and then these mods get updated. So I never let Fallout 4 automatically update, and I have my Steam setup to only allow games to update between, I think, 2 AM and 3 AM in the morning, when Steam will never be on. So mods can't, games can't automatically update on my system for that reason. And because I always launch Fallout 4 using the phase launcher, we never have any issues. So again, place everywhere, perk points per level, that's fine. Unlimited fast travel in survival mode, unlimited survival mode. They're all, I've installed them directly into my Fallout 4 directory, not with the mod manager. And that's just my personal preference. A lot of people would say no, install them with the mod manager, because then when they update, you can download and update them with the mod manager. I prefer to have them there base game, basically. And what I find is that works better for me. Some of the mods, like for example the hotkeys mod, when I get to that seems to have issues. That definitely has issues, I find. If you don't install that directly into the Fallout directory, if you install it with a mod manager, it doesn't work in game. It can't read the ini files it needs, and it doesn't seem to activate the quest and script. So it doesn't initialize properly. Alley, interior apartment. Grab the damn mag. Don't need any of them because they're all for Frost, and we're not using Frost on this. We'll use Freeze. Not going to use the Winter mod. Combat Armor Compendium. Enhanced Blood Textures we are going to use. Hacking, that has multiple mods. Drop the Bomb, male voice. I haven't installed the non-voiced one and the female voice. I probably should do that, actually. That's a good example. I want mine to show 60 items per page, please. Where is it? Drop the bomb. Drop the bomb, no sound included. Off that. Drop the bomb, female voice, depending on what character I'm going to play as. Disable that, and I think I was going to play I'm going to install it. I'm going to play as a female character in General Fallout 4. Doc Drumlin, yeah. Custom Special, yeah. I haven't got Armor Smith Extended installed, so that'll be one mod I need to get. I downloaded some mods yesterday on my laptop because I was trying my laptop out. Have Wasteland Clothing? I did have Wasteland Clothing. Wasteland Clothing has an Armor Smith Extended, so I need to get Armor Smith Extended. Mod page 2. Oh, anything I need off this page? That deleted. Has he deleted it? Or has he got a different version of it? Because he had a beta version, then he deleted it, didn't he? Be interesting if he looks like he's probably removed it then. Interesting. Yeah. I think he's removed it. Everyone is killable. We'll have that. So start me up. We definitely want. I don't think I've got any dialogue mods, have I? Unless they are in... Let's have a look. The Sanguinet, I've still got it downloaded. Whichever version he had on... Like I've got the extended dialogue, have I? Extended dialogue interface, I have. Right, so I need that one. And I need... That one. That one. Right, so that will be fine. Creation club stuff. I'm going to need Armorsmith Extended. Right, that's fine. I'm going to need to download that anyway. No. Right, we need full version. I'm going to need the incremental update. And last but not least, we're going to need all DLCs. So let's have a quick check on that. Right, so we've got patch file, install, dual, install, enable, go and extract everything. See, now I don't know whether I need to reinstall some mods. Some mods I would have selected no Armorsmith compatibility. I have to have a look. That it'll probably tell me it conflicts. Yeah, so show me that. That must always load after that. Load after. Not going to enable. Drop the bot. Right, then we can now enable that. That. The Ellie's armor might need. I think that's probably got one. One of these, I think. The Ellie's armor. We will keep HUD++. Phone radio silence. I think Wasteland Clothing has a patch that I need to get hold of. Mod Manager download. Everyone is killable. So it's so interesting that Spaz Gamers took off down the Sanguinaire mod. That is. Weird. Right, so I need... Wasteland clothing. Where is it? I've got that then, haven't I? Ellie Wasteland Clothing AE. That's the easiest way to check. If it's going to be in here. Doesn't look like it is. So I can download that then. Got that then. Check compendium as well to make sure that I think I've got the mod for that because it's combined Valdecil's patch thing. I'm not using Valdecil's. I probably only want that one then, to be fair. So I'm gonna guess that's the for the Ellie's armor mod compendium. Right. So we're not using that. Strange that he's deleted his mod. I don't know why. It was a good mod. Unofficial Fallout 4 patch. Haven't downloaded that with this. Now we're getting into the realms of extra stuff and thing. Depends if I'm going to use equilibrium weapons or not, which I don't think I am. Sealed armors. Do I really want that? Did it do? Can't remember. Clothing balance overhaul. Don't need it then, because I'm not using clothing balance overhaul because it freaking absolutely fucks up all the changes. It stops you wearing armor with Creation Club mods. Files. I think I only use the weapons patch. Don't think I'd do anything with the armor. Pretty sure I don't do anything with the armor. So I've got the version I want, downloaded the version of that I need. That. Give me an error. Oh, because it's fixed. I can sort all the load order once I've downloaded everything. I don't know whether to do concealed armors or not. Not very often I wear armors without. See, can't we? Hackers get off my build zone. Don't use settlement attacks. Do I use settlement expansion? X or more recent? We'll download that because I do like bigger settlements. Attackers get off my build zone. Definitely be using that. Build armors. Automatron patch. Could use UCO, I suppose. Downloading everything, isn't it? Probably didn't need that first one then. Probably don't need that then. Depends when that was added. See, it's with newer armor. See, it doesn't tell me then. So he should really put on here that it requires armor and weapon community keywords, but it doesn't tell you which version. So probably right. Maybe what I've already got. Right. All settlements extended. Then we'll install that. Mod files were changed outside of Vortex. You can undo these changes now or apply them permanent. File content modified. Apply will save the change. Undo. Show individual files, please. What were they overwritten by? Does it tell me? Who knew? Install that. So we've got DLC. We've got the unofficial Fallout 4 thing. Quickly go back. Why haven't I got all settlements extended file harbor then? There's all settlements extended. Where's the Nuke World one then? Pal, mate, person. Have one for far. See. That's an interesting one. Can I not install it then? Mods. Enable that. Let's install this one. Yes, our files do not count towards your total load order. Okay, file type join. Install the ESP versions. I'll just select all. Won't let me select all, so I've got to tick all these little freaking fiddly boxes. You kidding me? Nuka World Red Rocket. Alright, finish. Enable. Did that add like 50 billion and one plugins? It does indeed. That'd be probably why that's probably not the version to go for then. So there must be. He must have another one which just does Far Harbour. See, that's just saying. I can only see it in. I can't see it in. So I might need to do that. So what I probably have to do is install that one. Install that one. Replace it. And the only one I'm going to check is Nuka World. That's the only one I can't seem to get anywhere else. Right, we're going to install this. We've got the unofficial Fallout 4 pass. We've got. Oh, it's detected all of them now. Good. Enable all them plugins. Right. Close that now. Can close that. Can close that. Need to install concealed armor. Enable that. Unresolved conflicts. Show. I'm going to need to run loot on that. I can't say for certain at the minute. I can't remember exactly where I usually put. I'm going to install that. DLC supported, which I think is going to be. Don't need that one. I wish I knew what these files were named when I download them. Ah. See what that is. Yeah, never installed. So I'll probably remove that. vanilla patch. It was that, wasn't it? Sealed armors. I wish mod authors would name their mods, especially when you're using Vortex, your zip files a little bit, you know, more consistent with what your mods are called. Because, quite frankly, it's not the easiest freaking thing in the world to figure out at times. Right, you need to load after that. And then updated vanilla patch. This is a bit annoying as well, the fact that it wants you to load something and it doesn't scroll very easily about Vortex. But after, and then we still need to run loot, of course. But for now I can get rid of all of those because I don't need all of them. Battery's running low on the laptop. Well, in that case, I best plug it in and charge it then, hadn't I? Right, attackers get off my build zone. That'll be the next mod we install. I'll actually remove that because we're not installing that one. Attackers get off my build zone has actually been installed. Good. Few fixes for Starlight driving. We can get those. Only gonna have one. Simply a wing fix. There's another one that changes the two doors and gives you double doors on both sides, but I don't really want that. Although, to be fair, I probably need it now. With the wing being fixed. With the wing fixed, can't actually keep forgetting my words today. My mind's a bit foggy. You can't climb up, drop and go in the top and go down, unlock the door and remove that awful bomb. We definitely want no more random turrets. The Sanguinaire Beta, that got deleted, so he keeps deleting. So he has deleted his. Weapon downgrades we will have. I like Combat Zone Restored. I love that mod. Definitely going to have that put in there. Files. All version of the mod in one convenient. Material rifle damage and range buff. Bug fixes for the Creation Club stuff, yes. Get out of my face, we'll have that. Scrappable legendaries and uniques, we'll have that. I would like to have be exceptional. But I don't know if it works with Start Me Up. Increases and doubles the range. Double damage, double the range, because the anti-material rifle is a good weapon. Fix for the camo armor. Tunnel Snakes by Eleonora. Get out of my face. Love that mod. Shove people. Scrappable legendaries and unique. Automatron unlocked. Because I like to be able to craft my Nuka World Automon without having to do the Automatron crafts. Those. Yeah. Do I still need to level up? I'm not doing like CBB or anything like that. See, I like the idea of having this mod, which obviously brings back lockpick, heavy weapons, hacking, and stuff like that. I just don't know if it works. You can get it for Frost. I think I'll give that a skip for now because I'm still unsure of how nice it plays with some other mods. Looks menu I kind of like because I do like to download pre-enabled characters. That's going to be a massively long list. Ridiculously long list. Again, I would like... See, that's... I don't think it works right, because requirement should be... mods requiring this file. Okay, fair enough. But I'm more interested in what mods does this mod require? But again, it's not something I'm going to do because I'm not playing around with CBB and stuff like that. Clean beds I probably might go for, just for settlements. I'm going to have them as vanilla. I'm going to keep the vanilla beds. And I'm going to have them as additional beds. Beantown interiors, yes. Station Club. Kung Fu Man does a lot of good mods for Creation Club compatibility. Why have you hidden it? Why have you hidden it? You scumbag! He's took all his mods down. Why, Kung Fu Man, have you hidden all your mods? I'm not downloading them from Bethesda, because then that negates the need of having the mod manager. Vortex Workshop. Right. Mod manager download. Then we're going to go for we're going to go for the season patch. And we'll take the keep the crafting menus nice and clean. Right, what else do I want there? Kung Fu Man's hidden all his freaking mods like a bitch. Sanctuary bridge fix I've got. Hyper interview restored. Better vendor stalls. We'll have some of that. Do like me vendor stalls. It's 2. Hyper interview restored only really works if you're going to be doing Hyper thing. That mod all about? I think I've got a mod that does something similar to that already. Looks menu, customer, drinking. Smokable cigars, cigarettes, joints with hardcore autosave. Do we want to have that? Minigun suite. Interior fog removal. Letter companions all in one. I think I'll use the follower tweaks mod. How are my animation changes? I'll download that because that's always nice to have. Mo better scrap. I want something that's going to give me more. Doubles, scrap, quad, scrap, mate. Quad scrap. So when was... See, that was 2006. I'd like to know why it only... what the difference is between those two. Custom combat armor. Been updated since 2000. See, I'm a bit wary to add mods that haven't been updated in a long time. I know you shouldn't be too worried about that, but hey ho, I'm not going to do it. Mods haven't been updated. I'm not adding them. See-through combat scopes. I don't think I have that installed actually. Mod manager download. I like see-through scopes. Craftable adhesives. Lone Wanderer fast travel. I quite like. That's a nice mod as well. Legends, saves and looks menu presets. Don't use that. Not going to add any additional hairstyles and stuff like that. Not going to add Doom-based weapons and all that rubbish. I've got a couple of mods that I do like. I haven't got the FPS Dynamic Shadow Boost mod. Through combat groups with downloading. Craftable adhesives. That. Lone Wanderer fast travel. Third person aim down sights. Basically what this does, you could be in third person and I'm going to have the phase version of the mod, definitely. Why has it downloaded that? I don't know why it's done that. Let's cut that from there. Pull that in there where it's supposed to go. Downloaded them, downloaded them. Moddable robot settlers. Mod manager download. Right. I can't remember if anyone's done an updated version of this. So the reason we don't download craftable combat armors is because UCO is better. We'll probably add that because I like the idea of planting normal foods. You find a lot of wild foods in the game. What does this require you to do? Got to download binaries. Well, in order to load the SI plugins, you need to have SI loader installed. So copy Fallout for SI. Generate target rate. Then distance change me. Default is 1. Do I download that then? Maybe, possibly. And then that's going to add work folder for Mars. Drop it in there. Separate thing. Download. Then I need my main game folder, which is there. We need to copy those 3 files. Then we need the shadow boost config, which we can drop into there like so. Must remember to edit. Target frame rate for me is going to be 50. I'm going to put 54. Change speed. Change speed. So what's faster? Distance change speed. Safe range is. I assume 5 is faster. I'll set it to 2. I'll double it. See what happens. Probably won't notice anything occurring in game. Right, so let's have a look because we need to install some mods now, don't we? Because we've downloaded a few. So install no more random turrets. Could be for new games, isn't it? Combat zone restored. We can install that. Flip. Weapon downgrades. We can install that. Componentized edition. Do not use if you've using the old DLC version above. Right. Always useful to read the mods when they're using faux mod installers. Right. Bug fix for camo paints. Desert and swamp camo. That makes it so that they actually do their stealthiness and stuff. Tunnel snakes patch. Oh. Get out of my face. Enable. Mappable legendaries. Enable. Automatron unlocked. Install. Enable. Install. Only conflict I've still got at the minute is with that one mod. Enable. Clean beds. Beantown interiors. We want more interior buildings to, as my character is going to be that scavenger drifter type character. Optimization patch. Because we want it to be optimized. Right. All of those because I do my head in. That's still the only conflict. Install that. Vendor stores. Standalone with clutter. Finish. Firearm animation changes. Enable. Right, let's have a look at the plugins quickly and see what we've got enabled, what we haven't got enabled. We're relatively enabled. Don't know why that's not enabled. Should be. Right, so everything's enabled apart from the bash patch, which we're not too worried about at this point in time. At a dashboard, let's run us a bit of lootage now. Update the master list. See where it puts things. It's putting everything everywhere, look. Not enabled? Let's look at plugins. Enable that for a minute. Be enabled. That's got to be enabled. Stop disabling my mods. What is it? Concealed armor. Armor and weapons keywords, isn't it? Which is where? That's fairly high up in the list, isn't it, usually? Armor and weapons. Because it's an ESM. Come on. Oh, must load before. There we go. That's got rid of that bug, that error. Right, so I didn't see what changes were made there. So where's the scrap gone? Are they both adding the same thing? In like so. Filling bottles, don't really fill bottles in the standard game, do we? Store ground. Wild plants farming. Okay. Wild plants farming. Add. We need to go get that mod if I haven't already downloaded it. There it is. Mod manager download. Finished. That. We'll enable that. Enable all. It'll probably cry about missing masters. Didn't, which is odd. Northland Diggers is not a mod that I have got. Not using any Valder Seals or Beastmaster. Enable all. Alright, install see-through scopes. Add the scopes. There's ESPs. Guns of MP. Yeah. Framework, no lens. Scopes of reflective lens. Standalone added weapons. No, don't have any of them installed. Don't need them. Enable all. Lone Wanderer fast travel. We'll install that. Dirty red texture, dirty blue, clean blue. Purple, light blue, clean hot pink, green, dirty light blue, dirty black. Dirty black, I think, is what I'm going to go for. Lovely Wasteland Wanderers texture thingy. Third person, aim down the sights. Yeah. Audible robot settlers. Enable that. Close all of those. Scrappable power armor pieces is very useful. Scrappable mods. I like to be able to scrap my power armor pieces. Better manufacturing, which I've got. Okay. Wonder if that's the same then. Whether you can scrap stuff with Pretty much don't think I need any of this. Fill bottles while playing on any difficulty. Okay. Ball. No, you have to add that perk. Not. May have to look at that. So did I add that? I should have the faster water filling one. Download it somewhere. But now it's probably going to be completely lost to me. Done with it. Filling water bottles. There we are. Give me that bottle. Incompatible, apparently. Oh, by the sounds of it, he uses that. He uses that. Basically, I'm going to want this one. We got the difficulty of that one. Filling bottles. I will probably have that. Because I am using sim settlements. Didn't download that, did we? Didn't bother with that one. Playing on any difficulty. Okay. I think I've got enough mods to be going at. Scrappable power armor pieces. Not using... Fill them up again. Oh. Extra water purifier industry. Just like even when playing on any difficulty set, adds the option to fill water from some extra water source, water purifier, industrial, water pump, powered, requires Wasteland Workshop DLC. Okay, we'll have that one. Have the fast filling of bottles. Cool. We'll have the, so we can remove, give me that bottle. Right, next we're going to need, I have the spectacle boat thing. Boat to Spectacle Island, yeah. So we've got that right. I suppose what we're looking for then probably is going to be UCO. I haven't got legendary modification installed. What other mod? I don't think he has any other mods here on the Nexus. I think he puts all his other mods, annoyingly, only on Bethesda. Mod Manager download. think I've got the Morgan spacesuit. Should have. Astronaut suit power armor. Is that going to be? That's probably going to be the Doodle one. Prey suit, isn't it? That's what it's classed as. It's classed as the prey suit. Clothing overhauls. We need the mod manager. Can't remember where you have to put them. Right, dismiss all. Install. Install. Right. So that should be now. All mods, pretty much. Everything enabled at this stage. Apart from the bash patch. Right, so dashboard. Run us some loot. Sorting load order. We've got quad scrap there, look. Quad scrap and there's another mod somewhere. Super scrap. Back to plugins. Should be okay. What we got? We've got super scrap somewhere on this list and quad scrap. Super scrap. Somewhere down here we've got quad scrap, haven't we? I want to see what the difference is between the two of those. So quad scrap's overwriting that. All of it. So we don't need to worry too much about that. All that's working. Do want to change one thing where there's Bootios. It should be in here somewhere. Ingestible item. Make them a little bit lighter because you end up absolutely carrying hundreds of the things. 10 points of health. 20 points of health. Doors radiation. For 10 seconds. That's all I change on that. I'm tempted to fire it all up now. And have a look. Yeah. Pull that for edit. Select all with the exception of Bass Patch. I don't know whether I need to make a merge patch for this. Be loaded before it. Backpack weight patch ESL. Right, okay, we've got a problem then in our load order. Come on. Where is it? Modular military backpack. That one. Must load after. Add. Close. That messed anything up down here. I don't think so. Right. So we'll run it again. Like all this time. Hopefully this time it shouldn't crash. The load before it. I've done that, didn't I? Where is it? Modular. That's correct. Unless it won't. Unless it doesn't. Unless I'm going to have to download the ESP version. No, it's definitely an ESL, isn't it? It's definitely loading it. No, we don't want that. Powder seal patch. At all. Need it. Let's have a look. Where's clothing overhaul come from? Clothing, unified clothing overhaul. Yeah. There should be another. There was another mod. Military backpack, wasn't there? Wonder if I can just make it so that that loads. After that. Fallout 4 edit might not load it, you see. And see, I don't know why it's putting. This is an interesting one. This is an interesting problem to get round. Because loot's messing everything up at this point, I think. don't see why they are loading so high up. For all of that lot. Let's just try to launch the game with phase, see what happens. Shadow version hasn't been updated. Shadow boost hasn't, fair enough. In that case, then I'll probably delete that. Alright, we've got a game. Where's my controller? Didn't crash on startup. We've got no load, so we've got... Put it on very hard, we won't put it on... Boy, never. Rolls, yeah, display. Let's fade up a little bit. Got music turned down, we will turn the radio up. I quite like my home Pip-Boy radio. Got the Ron Perlman. Start a new game. And I've got 15 minutes to do this, and then I've got to go pick my father up from work. So yeah, modding with Vortex is quite easy. Sometimes sorting out the files when there's a conflict, deciding which one has to load before the other is a bit of an issue, especially when they're adding, it's a bit, I don't know, Mod Organizer 2 seemed to make that a bit easier because you could disable individual elements of a mod, ESP or whatever, vice versa. Some private letters there. I will not be reading on the stream. Yep. Change him, not that it matters much who we pick. Him. I'm going to create the same character that I had the first time. So, then we went for extras. Blush. We added some lip liner. Markings. So we made the freckles a little bit. Then obviously we just did tons of... She's going to be out in the wastelands.
Looking good, huh?
Of course I can't, once I've gone down, because of the mod I'm using, Joy to key. Back up. Definitely going to make that a little bit lighter. Flip cup will add. Right.
Not bad.
Change your hair.
A color.
Eyes. Blue. Rosy.
Yeah, I like that.
I think I just made her ears smaller, didn't I? No.
Yeah, that works.
Nice small. That's my character done. So at this point, everything's unlocked. I was in the Commonwealth and had just stopped to ref. What makes me special? So I'm going to call her... I don't think this time I can be 100% amazing. No, I can't. I'll do. So she's not going to be completely perfect. What are my unique traits? So she is a trigger discipline. That's the only one I take because that's the only one that's... she is a scavenger. Where was I? You was. Was at a... She had just gone to an old nursery. What do I have with me? Plenty of gear. How much do I know? You are level 25. I'm ready to wake up. There we go. She's going to start the game. And she's going to be absolutely amazing. And there's a couple, for starting here, there's a couple of things I can do quite early on. I can go get, for example, Slocum Joe's Diner quest. I can get that done quite quickly because we're not too far away from there. Other places I can unlock quite early, so I can go to like 10 Pines Bluff and a few other bits, areas on the map, unlock a few things. starting at Drumlin Diner like I did on my other stream, it just was a bit weird starting there, in all honesty. Here we are. Not wearing that. Why? Are you in some kind of trouble?
You in some kind of wandering out lately? If
Where are they holed up?
Where are they holed up?
Oh, hang on a minute. I didn't say I was going to help, did I? You know, I just said I may have a look. Right, let's have a look then. So, Pit Boy's loaded. Specials, okay. Inventory, we've got a few weapons. Nice. Apparel, we've got a bit of stuff, which mostly I can dump. Oh, I have got some cage armour. Actually, so she does look a bit like her normal character. Keep the hooded rags for now, maybe. We'll put the backpack on. Food and stuff. Nom nom noms. Aid, I don't have bullet time. And I don't appear to have my outfit switcher. So there's a couple of things I need to do as per usual then. Need to add the CQF hotkey in it. Yeah, so there's a need to probably start a quest, I would think, to do the outfit switcher, which I don't know the console command for. I spelt it wrong. No, I'm a retard, you can't spell. Helmet. Guessing the same goes for helmet toggle then, because it's not added that item to my inventory either. Bit of a shame. And I probably need to start a quest for that then as well, don't I? Let's have a look. It's here somewhere. Miscellaneous. Oh. Helmet toggle. So yeah, I need to launch some commands to do that then, basically. But anyway, the character's here. What we will do is we'll set up all the, obviously, the stuff. Quick use. Immersive. Off and off. Crosshair always. Combat on, because I like to see where them flipping enemies are. Wait time 1 second. Toggle combat. Dynamic time scale. Off. Time activation key. It's going to be period. Cost a little bit less. I'll give it the jet opinion. Achievement XD eyes on. Those are the only menus I've got. Something's not right there. It'll help when you're below 80. Action points below 50. So the compass is on the bottom. No health. Health. Can't see my character's health. There's a bug there then. Okay. Something's not quite installed properly. Anyway, I will save at this point. Because I need to go pick my father up from work. So, there we go. That's me having modded Fallout 4 with Vortex. Some weird reason. Fallout 4 edit has some issues still with ESL files, loading them in the correct order, or trying to load them in the correct order lot. trying to load all them ESMs before the stuff down here, which is a bit wrong. Gonna have to look into that. I'm also gonna have to get the console commands for the outfit switcher and everything. Should be. Downloaded it fairly recently, I thought. It is. So there is a thing if you don't get the items added. Should be an article somewhere. What happens if it doesn't load? Sure, there's a post somewhere in here about it. Have a look. Is that going to be ballroom? Ballroom tools, yeah, I've got that. Should be a console command somewhere to start the quest. I will find it anyway. I will find it anyway. I am going to go at this point. So thank you everyone who has watched today's stream. I will be back later on actually playing the game. I may even be playing some more of my Frost survival change thingy. So that is what we'll do. Okay, I shall see you all later on. Goodbye for now.